Previously on Project Zomboid. Heading back down towards those two warehouses that we left off last time around. Got our second pack dog on us. Not equipped yet, but we are going to be grabbing as much stuff as we can from here. Box of pins, copper cable, vacuum cleaner we can dismantle. Copper kettle we can smelt down. Fish food, hazmat suit will be good for the lab. That's all we need from there. Hedge cutters. All right, we are full. So let's, it's pretty quiet. Let's throw this into our primary. Our other pack dog, our Bernese. Another auger. I'll leave that on the shelf for now. If we move from New Denver down the road, might come back and take that. All right, we are pretty full. Let's just throw stuff into our main inventory now. We'll get completely full until we can't carry anymore. Hello everyone, my name is Nomis and welcome back to another episode of Project Zomboid. We are picking up here on, what is it, June 13th? So, I can't remember when we left off last time, but it hasn't been too long in between episodes. I am back at base, just over at our one of our workbenches here. This is going to be our electronics workbench, and I just wanted to show you guys that we've got pretty much all the requirements sitting here to make this bench. We are just waiting on that computer keyboard. You can see that's the only thing we're missing there. We have one of the radios, and we do have one of the ham radios. Make sure we have the right one. We need a Premium Technologies or a US Army ham radio. And if you look just next to it here, we have one of these, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, Premium Technologies ham radio. So we are good there. Just need to find that last piece, that keyboard, and then we'll be good to make our electronics workbench and hopefully use that to help us level up our electrical skill. Speaking of our electrical skill, we are nearing halfway to level 3, and once we get to level 3, of course, we will be able to make our thermocouple, which we will then be able to make our steam machine. That's what we've got this metal barrel here for. Alright, so I just want to get you guys caught up to date on that. Let's see, what else are we going to be doing today? Oh yes, in between episodes I also finished building our little shrine room for our 5,000th zombie kill. So it is up in this room now. Maybe I should wait, go to sleep, and wait till morning to show you the rest of the stuff around here. But this is essentially what it's going to look like. A nice big room. I've fenced off the skylight here so we won't fall through there. Pretty cool. I think we'll have maybe next episode, maybe the episode after, we'll get this all set up with our zombie corpse. Put the head in the fish tank and start decorating this area. So we do want to put some colored lights around. I'm not sure if I'll be able to. Well, I guess we could keep an eye out for some lamps. We'll keep an eye out for some lamps today if we go out looting. Yeah, that's our little shrine room, or it will be at least. So that's good. We also want to take a quick look up at our farm, but let's go to sleep first. So it is getting kind of dark here. So we'll just sleep out on the roof tonight. It is the middle of June. It's a nice warm summer's eve. Getting hungry. I am going to eat the rest of our starting to rot aged cheddar wheel. Just go ahead and eat all that. I figured out it's better to just eat the whole thing without slicing it up, because once you slice it up, the boredom and unhappiness does go up to 20 each. When it's a wheel just itself, those values stay at 10. So that's kind of the better option. Alright, so we do have a few things ready to harvest here. We got seed-bearing tomatoes, so let's go ahead and harvest that. We've got some ready for harvest broccoli. I don't think we need to really wait for it to go to seed bearing. We have 121 broccoli seeds there. So let's just go ahead and harvest this. Good. Looks like it's been a while since these things have been watered as well. The health is still doing good though. The water levels are still doing good, so I don't think we really need to water them. Although this one hasn't been watered at all, and the health is pretty low, so maybe I think I planted these things hoping we'd be getting some water. Yeah, so I guess we should water some of them. Pumpkins are in bloom. but not ready to harvest. Oh, they are ready to harvest. Okay. One more growth phase, 80 hours. I think we'll wait on the pumpkins because it would be nice to have some more pumpkin seeds. Alright, so we have a few crops harvested. Let's, where did I put our IBC tower? Let's pick that up. I can show you guys that this now has the correct amount of water in it. Before we could only water about 4 plots before we ran out. But you'll see now that we can water quite a bit more. So we'll go water IBC tower full. So you can see, if I can show you the IBC here, it was essentially full when we picked it up. There we go. After a full watering, it only went down a little bit. Just check all these plants, make sure they're all nicely watered. Can I get an info on this one? This one's got some mildew, so we could actually pick up our mildew cure and spray that down. I did make both of our cures in between episodes, and I have been tending to our plants. So we'll pick up our mildew. I'll pick up our insecticide too, in case we come across one that needs that. And I've rarely ever used these sprays, so I did learn a little bit in between episodes. So if you look at the info panel here, where it says disease mildew 15.5 out of 100, so that value there, the 15.5, that tells you how much you're going to have to use here in this panel. So if we go, since it's 15.5, we'll have to pretty much go 20 units. So if we do that, that should get rid of the mildew problem altogether. There we go. If we find another one, I'll just show you what happens when you don't put enough on. Alright, so that's fine. That one's pretty thirsty, so let's water this with our, make sure we're going to use our IBC. So let's just put our IBC primary. Alright, water that full. Good. Take a look at the level of water in our IBC. There we go. Still above 50%. We've watered a few plots already. Alright, that one's doing fine. That's doing fine. So is that. These tomatoes probably need some water. Yep. Let's water that full. There we go. Now we're about 50%. So it looks like we can get about twice as much water out of this IBC tower as we could before the fix. That's doing all right. I think the rest of these will probably be fine. Maybe the pumpkins. There we go. Devil's water fungi. Nothing we can do here. Now I think this essentially just means that these strawberry plants have been overwatered. Because the more that I think anyway, the more that the water level goes down, the more the devil's water fungi goes down. But since the devil's water fungi level is 129 out of 100, that's never gonna go away. But I'm not exactly sure if you just like sheltered this from being watered. If the devil's water fungi was like 50 out of 100. If it would eventually go away, if it just didn't get enough water. Not really sure. But essentially, whenever you get devil's water fungi, that crop's pretty much toast. Alright, this one needs to be watered. There we go. Yeah, so we haven't had that much rain lately. So up until now, I have been fairly lucky in being able to just plant seeds whenever I want, and then assuming that it will rain eventually. So that's fine though. We got our IBC tower. That'll help us out. I'll replant seeds in between episodes. We won't bother with that today. I guess I could have while I was watering stuff, but we got quite a few other crops here. So our trowel, no, our insecticide spray we'll put in here, mildew. We still have another gardening spray can, but not that we really need it for anything. So we got 7 tomatoes, 7 broccoli. Not quite enough tomatoes to juice anything. We could try some tomatoes, but I don't think we have enough Ziploc bags yet. I think that is something we're still looking for. I've got 2 zipper bags here that have, looks like they have some water in them. You can put water into the Ziploc bags, I believe. Yeah, no boxes of zipper bags. Okay, so we won't be cooking them or trying them. I guess we could just jar them up. Maybe we'll pickle these ones. Make pickled tomatoes, sure. Don't have to cook the pickled stuff. Can't make pickled broccoli though, so we are gonna have to jar this stuff up. Might be able to do 2 jars worth. No, just 1 it looks like. So it does use 5 broccoli per jar. Alright. Let's put the salt back in, vinegar and sugar. And I'll probably just edit through me cooking this up. It won't take that long. What the hell, hey? We're gonna have to, we'll probably run out of fuel on this anyway. So there's our jar of pickled tomatoes. As you can see, does not need to be cooked. It's good to go right out of the crafting menu. So we'll do this on camera. Let's turn this on. I don't even know if there's gonna be enough fuel in there. 42 minutes, if that's gonna be long enough to actually cook this. I don't think it is. I think it's gonna run out. Yeah, it's gonna run out. Alright. So that ran out. Let's go ahead and remove that propane tank. Let's go ahead, pick up one of these propane tanks. Insert that in there. Go ahead, pick this up. And I don't know if we can refill it anyway in the mod, so I'm just going to put it over by our junkyard for now. We'll figure out what we want to do with it later. Oops. Alright, let's finish this up quickly. Turn on. Cook. Boom. Take that out. Turn that off. 19.5 hours left on that propane tank, so lots of cooking to be done with that. Drop this stuff off downstairs. And then today we're going to do a little bit more looting, but I have had a suggestion to maybe go do some fishing as well today. Fishing, foraging, trapping, so we're going to try some of that. Pickled in there. We've got a few fresh veggies left that we can make a salad out of. Let's go ahead and do that. Another skill point. We have so many extra skill points just sitting in our skill window here. Let's see what we're up to now. Up to 88 extra skill points. That's a little overkill. Alright, let's go ahead and eat this. Oh, I think there was 2 more things I wanted to do before we leave base today. One was making a mattress so we can make a bed. The other was making a makeshift walkie-talkie. Not because we need one, but because it'll help us get some more electronic XP. And it'd be kind of cool to have a makeshift one. So, mattress. Let's open up our window for that. Close this. There we go, mattress. We need a needle, 5 units of thread, 5 sheets, 5 pillows. I do have the sheets and pillows here in our crafting items bench. We got 10 pillows and we got 5 sheets. So let's go ahead and craft a mattress. Pick up all those items. Perfect. So we now have a mattress, and according to a viewer's comment, if we go build, is there an option for a bed? Yes, there is. 6 planks. But where do we want to put a bed? I guess I should figure that out before I actually build it. We don't really have a bedroom. Maybe I need to build that. So let's put this mattress down with the junkyard for now. We will make a bed once we figure out where we're going to sleep. Oh, that is a tiny mattress, as Derek Zoolander would say. A tiny mattress for tiny people. Okay. Let's put the thread back in there. Alright, so much for the bed. We'll do that at some point. But we do have a mattress now. We've harvested crops. Let's go make a makeshift walkie-talkie. So if we go over to our components bench here, if I just click on something, yeah, there we go. Make shift walkie-talkie right here. 3 electronic scrap, an amplifier, light bulb, green light bulb, radio receiver, radio transmitter, 2 electric wire, 3 aluminum, and our screwdriver. Not really sure what level of electrical skill that takes. Probably like level 2. So let's go ahead and make one. We can't make 4, but let's just make, let's just make one. There we go, there's a makeshift walkie-talkie. Weight 1.66, that's a little bit of a random weight. And let's see, electrical, up to 142. So if I dismantle this, can I just keep making and dismantling them? No, I can't actually dismantle this. Can't dismantle a makeshift, okay. I was wondering if they had just left in a way to farm electrical XP. And so I don't really need to carry that around. Let me just, I'm just going to place it down here by the ham radio for now. Alright, there we go. We got a makeshift walkie-talkie. We got a ham radio. All the cool things. Eventually we'll be able to make our own makeshift radio. I could probably look up what the skill is just in here. Makeshift walkie-talkie. I guess we haven't found the ham radio magazines. Just electrical skill of 1 to make that. Yeah, we can dismantle a ham radio, but I guess we haven't learned the recipe to make one. Okay, should we just sleep here tonight then? So the plan for the rest of the episode is going to be heading down towards the river. So if we go down to where we were looting in the last couple episodes, down by the police station there, if we go south one more block, that is the bridge to go over to the south end of town. So down that way, obviously. And my plan today is not to head over the bridge today, but to head west along the river, along that street that runs parallel to the river, and we'll finish looting that quadrant of this side of New Denver. Then I think there might be, what would be the northeast corner of the town for us left to search, or pretty much the northeast town, part of town. And then this side of the river will be finished. But while we're down by the river, we can do some fishing, do some trapping, do some foraging. So let's pick up a fishing rod. We'll go with a full durability one. Looks like we've got 3 full durability fishing rods. We'll take 1 with us. We'll take some tackle. Yeah, let's put all this. Actually, we should just put stuff into a fishing tackle box, eh? Let's bring that down with us. Alright, so we'll put our rod into our tackle box because that that's logical. Okay, let's take 3 things of fishing tackle. We'll take a box of paper clips with us in case we need to make another hook. And we don't have any fishing line. Can we make, it's been such a long time since I've done fishing, guys. Can we make fishing line, fixed fishing rod? Can we do it with a We can do it with twine, okay. Twine or fishing line. We can make it with twine. Okay, so we pretty much need twine. Alright, how much twine do we have? Oh, we got lots of twine. Okay, let's take, we'll take 5 things of twine. Yeah, we should be, pretty good for anything. And let's bring a fishing basket too, and then we can put like any fish we catch into a fishing basket. Grab one of those. I don't know if I want to take the fishing net traps down with us. What the hell? Let's grab them all. Okay, that should be good. So let's throw that fishing tackle box into our pack dog. And we'll make another salad. Then we'll go to sleep and then we'll head down. Good. One more ingredient. Eat half of that because we're not that hungry, just peckish. Okay, go to sleep again. We're getting close to our 2 year. We are now at 1 year, 10 months, so 2 more months. Just shy of 2 months, and then we'll be hitting that 2 year mark. 730 days, that'll be, right? Wow, first aid is so close. We just need 1 more injury. We'll get level 2. So close. Blade maintenance is very close. Blade actually everything in blade is very close. Nimble is very close. Sprinting is very close. We might it's still a little ways away. About 120. Might get that in the next couple episodes though. Firearm reload. We got a lot of things that are really close to leveling up here. It's nice to see. And of course in our passive skills, we are getting closer and closer to upgrading strength and fitness. Still gonna be a little bit of time though. A little bit of time. Alright, let's get our knife back out here. Put that needle away. And let's head down. Down to the river. Maybe I should be bringing some worms too. So if we're really unlucky, we could go through those fishing lures fairly quickly. And I do have a lot of worms, so let's pick up some of these worms. Right, let's go with that. Take 14 with us. Let's make sure this isn't... Yeah, still got some time left on that. Alright, now we can go down to the river. We're gonna go fishing. Oh damn, I forgot the traps. I know I made some traps. Sorry guys. Where did I put those traps? Where did I put those traps? I made some traps at some point. Can't remember where I put the traps, guys. Do you remember? I know I made a couple box traps. How hard is it? Can I just make some more? Make. Wooden cage trap. Alright, let's make 2 wooden cage traps. And I'll make a stick trap as well. I know I made some other ones. I can't remember where I put them though. Oh, I know where I put them. I know. In our forging area. Over here. There we go. Stick traps. Okay, let's take those. So we're going to need some cereal and peanut butter. And then we will be ready to go. After 2 false starts. Cereal. Lots of cereal. We'll take 2 boxes. That's more than enough. Peanut butter. We're going to have 2 of those. We'll not be using all that stuff, but... Oh, we might. We have like 5 box traps or whatever. Alright, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Have the rest of this salad. Eat all that. Nope. Eat all that. Still have our second pack dog with us. We'll probably be keeping him with us for the remainder of this playthrough, since he doesn't weigh anything. He doesn't hold us back any. Another thing that we are going to be keeping an eye out for are the mystery seed packs. So we have not found any of those since we got to New Denver, since they were added in. And it's probably because we've loaded a lot of this map, so they won't be spawning in. But I'm hoping going over to this new area, so I don't think we ever went down to the southwest corner before the bridge. Alright, so I'll just show you where the bridge is. It's just down here. It's kind of odd that there aren't that many zombies around here too. I assume across the bridge will be a different story. Perhaps we've just been doing a good job of keeping the population down on this side. So we have been killing a fair number each episode. Alright, so there's the bridge, guys. That will take us to the next part of town. As you can see, or maybe you can't see, but there are homes down there. It's about maybe a third of the size of the area up here, so it won't take that long to loot down there. Our little group over there. And if you go all the way down this road, all the way down south, you will get to a fairly large hospital, so that's going to be our end game, I think, for New Denver, is looting that hospital. Might as well take a look here before we head down the rest of the road. We've been pretty methodical in looting New Denver, but I do want to do more fishing and trapping and foraging. We still have to find a place where we can forage on the map. This is all good stuff. This is all non-perishables, so I am going to grab this stuff. And with all this chocolate, we could probably make some chocolate cookies. What do you guys think? Anyone have a birthday coming up in game in June, July? We can make some birthday cookies. Make some birthday cookies for you. Kind of fun. Alright, well, there's lots of stuff here we can come back for. I said we're gonna do fishing and whatnot today, so let's go do that. So you know me, easily distracted. We could actually secure like one of these homes by the river and set up as like a fishing retreat. Might be an option. Let's see if there's one that's like right on the river. Yeah, there's quite a few more zombies down here. Just our neck of the woods is very well managed, zombie population wise. Could also build our own little fishing shack. But I don't know, so one of these might be good. I think this is about as close to the river as you can get. So maybe we'll secure a home here. Maybe that's what we should do. There's even just this little shack here. We could just set up in here. Although, oh, it does have a door. No, I think we'll take one of the homes. Fuel canister, another battery. Alright, which one? I think we want something with 2 stories. Possible this one might have 2 stories. Nope, just a bungalow. Right? No, it does have 2 stories. Alright, let's secure this building here. This will be our fishing home. The pink fishing home. Gunshot. Close those. Close those. Still keeping an eye out for that distillery book. Another sheet, another hiking bag. Yeah, this will be nice. Garbage bag, grab that. Just clear this main floor and then we'll head upstairs. Sledge out those stairs. Where else? I guess that's it for down here. I think that, yeah, this is gonna be a little bit of a longer episode. We're already at half an hour, but I haven't done anything yet. That. Need to get some planks. Need at least 2 planks, right? Alright, dismantle that. Toy airplane. Nope. Alright, I think it's safe up here. Couple bedroom zombies. Dismantle. Take a sheet for downstairs for a window. What else? Vacuum. Okay, let's get some clothes to make some sheet ropes here. Get 5 sheet ropes from this. And 1 more. Put no window there. Put 1 here though, right? Let's open this. And a sheet rope there. Alright, that works good. Open that door. Let's close this curtain. Grab that sheet. Let's put a sheet on here. Close that. And a sheet here. Do we have another sheet? Guess not. Okay. Alright, so I need 2 planks at least. Let's go put these other sheet ropes down though. So put 1 out here. There. And let's put 1 out here. Okay, go downstairs, get our axe out. Where is this person? There he is. Hear someone else? I think we're okay. All right. They'll probably hear us chopping down trees, though. So let's chop down this tree. Saw those up. Got 1 lady coming. Okay. Good. Saw that up. Right on. Let's get one more sheet rope. Pick these up, take them upstairs. We'll take out those stairs. Put up our fence panels. So sledgehammer, equip primary. Destroy that. Good. Put the sledge away. Sledge. Clean up some of our inventory. Put the saw away. Okay, let's head upstairs now. How to create a safe house in 4 easy steps. First, you clear the house. Then you cover the windows. Then you make sheet rope accesses from the 2nd floor. Finally, you remove the stairs, add in your fence panels, and put in a sheet rope. There! Now you're ready to enjoy your new safe house. Get yours today. It's old-timey apocalypse training. Say there, boy! Are you tired of zombies nipping at your heels? Why don't you get a safe house? They're easy to make and easy to maintain. All you require are some planks, an axe, a saw, and a sledgehammer. I should do a Zomboid playthrough with set the year to like 1950 or 1940 something, and just talk in old-timey voice the whole time. Alright, let's take our fishing gear box, toss that on the ground here. I should make sure there's no one around. I think we're fine, but equip that primary. The zombies may have used to be your friends, but they aren't anymore, boy. I'll tell you what. They yearn for brains. Okay, I think we're good. Alright, so let's grab our fishing rod. Grab some tackle. And go fishing. Whoop. If you're looking for food, you can always go fishing down at the local river. Even though it is the end of the world, there is always a trout to be had. Nothing. Fishing away down at the river. We caught something. What did we catch? Caught a small bass, 31 centimeters. Awesome. Alright, let's get our fishing basket out. Put that down here. Put our bass into the fishing basket. Oh, we catch something else there? Or did our fishing rod break? Rod without a line. Alright, go over here. Fix the fishing rod. 2 twine, paperclip, and nails. Alright, so how much twine is this actually going to use? Let's pick up a full one. We'll just see how much it actually uses. I assume there's probably 4 or 5 units in each roll. So we will go fix fishing rod. Yeah, it looks like there's probably 5 units in each. So we can get at least 2 fixes. What would be about 2, 4, 5 fixes per every 2 twine rolls. And twine's easy enough to make. Of course, we can just use grass to make our own fishing line / twine. Okay, I can hear a zombie. Primary. Oh, hey zombies! Come to see what all the fishing nonsense is about. I don't know where they're going to. Alright, I need to get another piece of tackle. Let's start using some worms. Worms. Okay, equip this secondary for a second. Drop all these worms off into our fishing gear box. Our tackle box. Let's grab a few of those into our main inventory. And let's go fishing. Caught something else. Wow, there's quite a few on that side of the river. And maybe they can hear us, I don't know. Small panfish. 6 hunger, not very much. Did we catch anything else? No. And our fishing skill, where's that? Getting close to level 1. I wonder if they're going around the river to get to us. Are they tracking us? Clever girl, they are. Look at that. They heard us fishing and they want to come say hi. They want to come say hi. Okay. I'll say hi. Oh, I am hungry. Let me get my pack dog out here for a second. Eat up before they come to eat our brains. What do I want to eat here? Pumpkin seeds. Let's eat that. No, these are my fish. These are not your fish. I worked hard for these fish, zombies. That's pretty cool that they were able to pathfind their way over here. It was a pretty simple path, but still, for them to be interested in that fishing splooshing noise and then to make their way over here. It's cool nonetheless. Killing zombies by the river. Okay, is that everyone? That was everyone. Let's do one more fishing bout and then we'll run up the river a ways, place down our traps. And that'll probably be good for today. I caught something there. And there. 2 more fishies. What do we get this time? At least it sounded like we caught fish. Maybe I got some shoes. And we got... what else? Some other junk probably. Yeah, it sounds like we're catching stuff. Isn't it? Isn't that the sound for catching stuff? No, maybe not. Alright, well. We got some shoes. Alright, let's pick up this stuff. Pack dog, equip secondary. Before the zombies come. Okay. Alright, so let's head up here. Is there any option for foraging? No. No, there isn't. And we will try and put down traps along here, though. Let's go place a trap there. Don't know if this is gonna work. Might be too close to the homes. Put one there. Add some bait. Let's get our peanut butter. Peanut butter and cereal out. Unpack that. Unpack that. Where's our other traps? Trap. Stick trap. Unpack that. Unpack these. Add some peanut butter. Add some peanut butter. Place a stick trap right here. Add some cereal. Worms will work too, I think. Add some peanut butter. Oh, I should have another stick trap, or maybe I just had the one. Peanut butter. Okay. So that should be everything, right? That's got bait. That's got bait. That's got bait. Alright, there we go. Hey, zombies. Bye, zombies. So I think that'll do it for this episode, guys. We might be living down here at the fishing shack for a little, maybe an episode or two. Our fishing getaway. Our vacation home in New Denver. Let me know what you guys think. Hit that like button if you enjoyed. Feel free to leave a comment as well. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and welcome to all the new subscribers. Glad to have you on the channel. It's great to see the channel continue to grow. And you guys continue to enjoy the content that I'm putting out for you. And until next time, I'll talk to you all later.